Hello. We continue to unlock the various key challenges that lay scattered. This time, this area may seem very familiar to you. There we are. I knew I would have to come back here eventually. I just didn't think it would be quite in these circumstances. Time to relearn this entire forsaken area again. Oh, bad start, bad start. Very bad start. Okay, so across these various key challenge streams, I have talked about whether I want to, just what I want to do with my time, effectively. And it all comes down to this challenge. I have managed to surpass every other key challenge up to this point, but if this one doesn't give, and if this one doesn't give, even after many attempts, then I'll have no choice but to give up. I guess the question there is, what qualifies as many attempts? Multiple fruitless streams with no progress being made? Just one stream where I continue getting stuck where I was getting stuck in the first place? I'm unsure. Right, well, first things first is relearning this Forsaken layout. Whoa! I clearly gained some skills if I'm able to pull off stuff like that. Not enough, though. Now I'm remembering what the problem with this challenge was. Out of all the key challenges and the ways they've demanded for perfection, this is the harshest of the bunch. Like, you really cannot slip up once. I feel like a broken record for how much I've said that over the course of these past few weeks, but it hasn't stopped being true. Ah, yes. Now I remember. Apparently my skills haven't rusted too badly because it only took 4 minutes to reach the point where I got stuck before. But the question is, will anything change in the 50 minutes that follow? I've been looking at a video guide for recommendations of how to tackle these challenges, and this specific challenge recommended something rather interesting. And that's actually to use the chicken for faster forward movement. I actually tried that off stream, and if the chicken is supposed to be the right way to do this, it sure doesn't feel like it's communicated that well. Because the chicken does give you more speed, but I end up bumping into lava walls more often than not. And then there's these eagle hooks that are is the other main gimmick of this place, where you have to turn back into human, and that takes another split-second reflex. Although I think I see where the video walkthrough is coming from with this being a chicken challenge, because in order to even access this place in the first place, you had to go through some chicken passages, and then there's that one segment where you have to go chicken. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe you told me that later on there's a upward segment that is basically required to be chicken. So maybe I do need to use chicken to stay ahead and I'm just not doing it right. That bend is maybe the end of this being a true ending playthrough. Because that specific leap was what always stymied me over and over last time. Whoa! Not entirely sure how I did that. I wonder if this will help. Okay, I've actually made a decision to see will help. Up until now, I've been using the control stick to move, but right now, I've switched to using the D-pad. Gonna see if that helps any. Wait, that was the gravity button. That was not the chicken button. My mistake. Crap, I'm getting flustered. Got it. Sort of. I sort of got it. I sort of got it. How am I still alive? I got it, but then I stumbled a bit at the wrong time and I couldn't react fast enough for the next segment. The next segment, by the way, that I know absolutely nothing about, because I never reached it.
No!
Ugh. Okay. If I manage to more consistently get past that segment, then one thing to do to recover speed might be to turn into a chicken at that very moment. Okay. I need to not have my finger anywhere near the dimension swap, because as far as I know, the dimension swap is not a thing in this. Okay. Calm down. We're not gonna get bent out of shape again, because that is counterproductive to what I'm here to do. Switching back to the control stick for a bit. D-pad is very uncomfortable. Okay, do not stumble on the walls, that is bad. No! Oh. I don't know if that makes me angrier or not, because... Oh, it's a very well-designed segment. It's well-designed to be as cruel and unforgiving as is humanly possible. Like, this takes malicious intent. And I respect it, but I also want to punch it in the face. Nope. Yeah, that's what you were telling me about. But then again, what could be considered cruel level design is as old as video games themselves. Because one of my favorite episodes of Masai and Ella's Donkey Kong Country Let's Play is when she did the very first minecart level, and she walled on that place for half the episode, and it just reminded me of being in her position when I was a boy, when I was little, and doing the same level and getting just as frustrated as Masai because Minecart Carnage is just meanly designed, because rare. And yet I couldn't help but... Whoa! Not entirely sure what happened there. Anyway, what was I saying? Minecart Carnage is just designed to be very difficult no matter at what age you're playing at. And then, when it comes to another infamous level, Proton John finds himself walling quite often against Snow Barrel Blast, another Donkey Kong. Yeah, there's no denying that. There's no denying that Drinkbox Studios are masters at their craft. But that Snow Barrel Blast is another infamous level from Donkey Kong Country, and Proton John keeps walling on it no matter how many times he runs it in a race, unless he happens to find the skip the developers put there for when the player feels like, whoa, so the chicken does give you good speed. Alright, good to know. The chicken can be used to save you if you screw up. So do you know specifically what kind of work? Excuse me. Do you know what kind of work specifically Chrome Studios did for the Spyro games? For that jump changing direction, I keep hitting the lip, which I think was a problem during the bomb gauntlet, where I would accidentally jump in such a way where I would hit a wall instead of hitting the platform I was supposed to land on. I could have had it. It also reminds me of how when Monolith Studios aren't working on the Xenoblade series, they tend to be background support for various Nintendo titles. Companies like Retro Studios or Intelligent Systems or Monolith Soft even have a very curious relationship with Nintendo, where I don't think any of those companies are first party, but they're basically beholden to Nintendo anyways. Like they are Nintendo's subsidiaries. If I catch that lip, I seem to be screwed. But, as has been established many times over the course of this stream series, I'm not very good at aiming these eagle bugs. Nope. I think did the Legend of Spyro games release for the PS2 or the PS3? Because if they released for the PS3, that would explain why I never touched them, because that was not a console I ever had. Oh, I'm not screwed yet. I'm not screwed yet. Okay, now I'm screwed. Okay, tail end of PS2, then yeah. I don't think I would have had a chance to play them. I remember Cat Icarus having a poor opinion of the Legend of Spyro games for trying to inject too much silliness into what he felt was he felt that the Legend of Spyro games were injecting too much seriousness in what was an inherently silly concept. that a overly serious tone did not suit Spyro that well. Although I think he had more of a positive opinion for the last game of the trilogy. Chicken! Chicken! Okay, I'm ahead of the pack, but for how long? Had Icarus also put forth the potentially unpopular opinion that he felt the Sorceress was a better villain than Ripto because the Sorceress had more of a presence in Spyro 3, which, you know what, fair. But I honestly found myself more entertained by Ripto. Like, it's a very objective thing, but nothing will ever, to me, nothing will ever surpass the cutscene from Spyro 2. Like, that was some top tier trolling. Unfortunately, this stream is shaping up too much like the last time I was here. I'm getting a smidge further, but getting further is not good enough. I need to finish. Maybe I should stop aiming to immediately get onto the eagle hook. Maybe I should aim for the wall at that, like, sharp turn to the left.